Hi, I'm Matthew Burnett, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Makers Row. This is my second year here at BlackTech Week. I think it's an awesome just gathering of minds, and I'm going to be here a third time for sure.
BlackTech Week is a week-long series of events that take place in Miami, Florida, connecting entrepreneurs, techies, startup founders, and creatives with our overall goal of adding impactful programming to Black History Month around innovation, technology, creativity, and culture.
You know, it's events like this that bring people together on a collaborative stage, which is going to help propel minority businesses further and farther in order to do it the way it's being done successfully by other people.
Authentically Black in technology is important, and that's why I'm here, because there are very few places that I think Black people can be their authentic selves in technology, and this is one of them.
It's like, oh, we want to have an apprenticeship program. We want to, we want to help out people in the neighborhood. I'm like, no, why don't you open up an engineering center in Detroit? There are engineers in Detroit. Where's Google engineering in Miami? Seriously, people would move here.
A lot of people have tried to, address the issues of diversity and inclusion, but nobody has been able to take ownership to say we are directly going to help Black people, and we're going to call it BlackTech Week. Because it's one thing to just kind of waver from the topics, it's another thing to address the topics directly.
So the reason that I'm here when they called from BlackTech Week is the message is right. That a tech career should be available to everybody. It should be obviously need and colorblind, and we have to deliver that message that every smart kid should look at a career in tech if that interests them, because it's a great way to build a great future.
So I didn't know at first that you need to let go. You need to trust and you need to empower. You need to let other people try something. And you know what that means? You actually have to let them make a mistake, even sometimes when you see it coming.
It was important to me to be a part of BlackTech Week because I'm a Black tech. I grew up with technology. I'm obviously African American. I'm passionate about providing access for more persons of color to the technology space, and most importantly to the entrepreneurship opportunities with technology. A one-stop shop for how you go from idea to growth and every step in between for those that didn't have what I didn't have, which is somebody to walk you through it.
Is that Miami is becoming really well known for their tech industry, which they were not before. And we have a lot of talents here that's untapped.
Well, BlackTech Week is an awesome conference that focuses on technology, different startup companies, and different people who work in tech or contribute to tech who are of African descent.
We have created a model that I think could be very beneficial to other organizations and other startup communities that are struggling with the diversity component.
Programs like BlackTech Week are helping. I mean, this is here at FIU, which is a university. I think it's important for young people to see that we're here. I mean, there are tons of professionals here and great people that I admire and respect.
You know, you have Leslie from Twitter that's been on national news talking about being the last Black engineer. He was on stage. You have the billion-dollar company Magic Leap, the CEO that could barely be found or even spoken to in general, on stage committing to diversity and inclusion.
You know, coming here today was really about saying, we're a colorblind company. If you got skills, we want you. Don't care if you went to Stanford or MIT. Don't even care if you graduated. Just apply.
I think here is a great opportunity to have to see people that look like you that are doing really great things. And now it's time to go home, sit down, think about all the things that you learned and decide what is it that I want to do? Where does my passion lie? And how am I going to take one action step this week, this month, this year to get closer to my dreams?
The goal that I always talk about is excellence. Go build something amazing. Go actually solve a problem and create something that people say, wow, that's great, and I'm so glad that it exists, that you guys created that thing in the world. Based on the city, the demographics of Atlanta, most of my staff was Black. The smartest people we had working for us, what difference did it possibly make what color it was? So I started thinking, it's really sad that we've got people that don't know a guy like Santonio Holmes, right? That no one ever said you should use your brain. What they said is you should use your hands and your feet.
It's easier for the children of today and the children of tomorrow to find us and speak to us about the process to be upwardly mobile. And then there's also a need to build into the curriculum new age subject matter. We've got to build for the future.
As everybody that went to University of Michigan in the engineering school, most of them have been exposed to programming like since they were like 10, 11, 12 years old. And you know, with me, I hadn't seen it before at all, so that learning curve was that much more difficult.
So if we're not teaching our children in school at minimum what it means to code, what it means to code a computer with programming language, then we're not preparing them for the future.
There's opportunity in tech. That doesn't mean that they have to be coders, or it doesn't mean they have to be engineers. They can do what their passion is and use technology as a vehicle to do that.
Helping them be all that they can be, not just what they do, but also who they are, their character, their tenacity, their resiliency, their curiosity. We need to be able to fuel that.
I firmly believe that you really can't do it if you don't see it.
If you haven't been to Black Tech Week, number one is you're missing out.
And so those who didn't make it will wish they had come, and then next year they'll be here. If you haven't heard about it, get online, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to YouTube, learn about Black Tech Week, because this Black Tech Week is transforming Black communities.